Come on in.
Hi.
Hi, Claire. Come on in. Have a seat. So what brings you in today?
Well, I'm just having problems with my roommates. Specifically, honestly, one roommate. I'm just so frustrated.
So you're telling me that you have a sense of frustration going on in the room and there's a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely. It's just hard because, I'm not really that involved on campus, and I don't really have a lot of friends. And my roommate, she's involved in a sorority. She has all these friends, and she's always out partying. You know how sororities are, and she's so involved. She has sports going on, all of this, and not only do I not have a relationship with her, she interrupts my sleeping. Not even with sleeping, it's just, I just don't get that sense of friendship like you're supposed to get when you're in college.
So tell me, Claire, what does a college, relationship seem to you like? What is that experience like for you? What do you want it to be?
Okay, well, college. It's the time where you're graduating and you're excited to be away from home, right? You're away from home and no rules. In high school I had so many rules. In college I have no rules. You meet your roommates. You spend so much time with them. You go to the movies. You have lunch together. You laugh. You become like sisters. And when it comes to the weekends, you guys have plans together. You guys meet boys. You laugh, you talk. But I don't have that. I have conversations with her, but it's not the ideal college experience, college roommate, college anything. And I feel like it makes my life really hard because I've had this vision since high school. You even watch movies in high school. You talk about it, how it's supposed to be. That's why I went to a faraway college, because of that. Yeah, I miss my family. Yeah, I miss everybody, but I thought it was going to be easier because, of my roommates.
So your roommates are supposed to be, a big important part of your life now that you're in college, and that everything should go from there, with your roommates.
Exactly.
You're meeting people from them, and they meet people through you, and so that's important too.
Yeah, and it's like, exactly like you said, you meet people through them, but when they're doing their own thing and not involving you, it's like, it makes me not want to even ask or be like, hey, what are you guys doing? It's like, before I've asked, and they're like, it's a sorority thing. Okay, I'm not going to go because it's a sorority thing. I can't go. But, I tried. I got shut down. I gave up. So now I do my own thing, and that's honestly it. And it just sucks. It really does suck.
Yeah. I'm sorry you feel that way, that it sucks and that you tried something and it failed.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a relationship?
Well, yeah, I have issues because she's so involved and I'm not. So I would say I have a lot of roommates, but one specifically roommate, we just don't click. We don't have conversations. We text, here and there, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should approach the situation. I'm scared to approach the situation.
So you're kind of conflicted on what you need to do now.
Yeah.
To figure out how to become friends with your roommates.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can see the frustration that you have, because I know prior, you were talking about how you have a hard time making friends, and you're coming here to try to figure out what to do, and I'm here to support you and trying to help you decide what you want to do.
Thank you. It's just hard because, I just don't have anybody to talk to, and right now you're the only person I have to talk to about how I'm feeling right now and everything going on. It's just difficult. I don't know what to do. I could join a sorority. Is that my thing? No, it's not. I don't know. So honestly, all I really do, she's out having fun. You know, she's bringing back all these guys and friends, and I'm over here up all night watching Netflix, binge eating, from Doritos to Taco Bell to Wendy's, or the food that's even on campus right now. I don't know.
How do you feel with your roommate bringing in all these guys and, interrupting your sleep? How does that really, impact you?
Well, I mean, I don't mind because we do share the room together, so obviously she could do whatever she wants to, but I just want her to respect me. I just want her to let me know beforehand, because as of right now, I'm sleeping in the middle of the night, and she just walks in, they're laughing, 2 a.m, you know, I have classes, I have things to do, and because of all that, I'm exhausted throughout the day. I don't get to exercise like I used to, you know, and it's hard. I'm alone right now.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you really want to be treated with respect, and that's something that everybody deserves, and that's your place to be, and that's her place to be as well. And I feel like you understand that, that she's allowed to have the people over, but it's really affecting you now, especially with your sleep and with, just watching your shows and just trying to have, clear time.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love watching my favorite show, Friends. I love it. I don't mind being up all night, even though I should be doing homework, to be honest. But I'd love to be, bonding with my roommate. Yeah, roommates, but honestly, out of all the roommates that I have, probably that one I'm the closest to, even though we don't see each other or don't really hang out. But when it comes to talking here and there through texting and stuff like that, we somehow conversate more than the others. But I don't know, I just like more. I don't do anything but sit in my room, and I have these thoughts before bed, and these thoughts that I get causes me not to sleep, and I just don't know what to do.
Sounds like this whole situation is really affecting you in a lot of negative ways, and I'm so sorry you're going through that. And I want to let you know that there's, a person, or there's people who come here to, to therapy, and they say that they have trouble making friends, especially freshmen. And I think it's important to know that it's very common, because I know that you're, 18 and you just left at home, and that you're having a hard time connecting with people here.
Yeah.
So I want to let you know that you're not alone, though. You're not the only person experiencing this, and that there's other people that are going through this. So I want to make sure you don't feel like you're singled out in any way.
That means a lot, especially because I do feel alone a lot of times. And like you were mentioning earlier, negative thoughts. I have those negative thoughts. Sometimes before bed, honestly, I just Google things. Not really good things. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to say, but to relieve my pain, being alone. I miss my family, and it's what I really Google is I found articles and things and watch videos, and people cut themselves to help with pain, and I've tried it, but after I watched a lot of videos and read that you could hurt yourself and hurt the veins and die, I mean, I don't want to die. I just want to relieve my pain somehow. And when you're alone, it's really hard especially when you have nobody to talk to express that.
Yeah. So I'm hearing you say that, you have a lot of frustration, especially at nighttime, and you started to Google things and to find ways to help you soothe, your frustrating feelings.
Yeah.
And it is common for people who are frustrated to want to do a self-soothing activity. Do you feel like that helped you at all?
Honestly, it helps in the moment.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you're cutting yourself.
Yeah.
It hurts. So am I thinking about what's going on? No, I'm not. I'm thinking about what hurts right now. And then afterwards, I think, why did I do that? It only lasts a couple seconds. You know, and I don't want to end my life. I don't want to, you know, die by accident just by trying something that, you know, to help me. But you know, that was my time. I just did some research before bed because I had nothing else to do, especially when it's hard for me to fall asleep. So that's what I did. Will I do it again? No, absolutely not. It's not worth it. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Claire, I'm really glad that you shared that experience. I think it's important to feel comfortable in this situation, especially with, you know, being that such a serious topic. So I'm glad you feel comfortable sharing that with me, and, you know, for your decision to, you know, stop doing that. I mean, that's great. I think it's important to find something that will help you feel better, but in a safe manner.
Yeah, like some things I was like looking into because I used to work out. You know, I used to eat healthy. I used to sleep better because of all of it. And now, you know, everything's off balance. Like, I don't have a routine anymore. And that's what I like, is having a routine and having friends to go out with and stuff like that. And, you know, instead of like the cutting, then I started resorting to food. I eat all types of food, anything. Like I said earlier, Wendy's, Taco Bell. You know, it's my way of coping. And when I'm alone, what else do I have? Food in front of me, or my laptop.
Okay. So you use your food and your laptop as a way to cope with all the stress that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
And that seems to help you a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
And especially like I'm alone. Like, what else do I have to do? What else am I going to do? I have nobody to talk to. Or when my roommate does step into the room, something she does say is, "Hi, how are you?" Good. That's all that happens. She's always busy with her sorority. So, yeah. So that's basically it with everything going on.
Well, you know, I think it's important to know that, you know, you've come to sense that you want to try and make a relationship, and that's important, you know, and that's something that you really wish for. And maybe what can you do to get more of a connection with your roommate?
That's what I was thinking about. Like, I was thinking of maybe trying to join the sorority, but like I said, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe even asking her to grab lunch.
Okay.
You know, or grabbing dinner. Or maybe asking her if she wants to study or go for a walk. I'm just scared of that. I'm scared to face her and to tell her this to her face. It's different if I'm texting her, but I just don't want to get that. I don't want to have to get that awkwardness and have drama and then have to find new roommates.
So it sounds like you're afraid of that confrontation, and that's very typical. You know, there's a lot of people who don't like to have confrontation with people they know or people they don't know, and it makes them feel awkward. It makes them feel, you know, very secluded. So
it is the confrontation. I mean, that's something I don't. You know, that's not my biggest strength. If I do confront her, I think I confront her. What if it doesn't go well? Then what do I do? You know, do I leave my room and then where do I go? If that's the only thing I do is sit in my room, watch Netflix, and eat. And then but then I think if I don't confront her, then nothing will change. You know, this is not how I picture college. Don't get me wrong, like, I like college. I like school. But the experience, is it what I thought? No, it's not. So I keep telling myself I will confront her. It's just, I don't know how to exactly confront her without having it go bad. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I do. I understand. And, you know, it makes sense to you're thinking, oh, well, if something positive comes out of this, that's great, and I really want that to happen, but you're really scared of the negative. And that's very common. Like, people are afraid of the bad stuff that could happen if you do something. And, I think you should give yourself a little more credit. And I think you should, build your, self-esteem up, and that, you're a great person, and you need to, like, share these thoughts that you have to other people.
Right. Mm-hmm. You're right. Especially with the whole self-esteem thing. Mm-hmm. I kind of always denied that, that I don't have self-esteem problems. Mm-hmm. When in reality, when I do wake up, am I happy with what I see? Mm-hmm. No, because I don't work out as much. Like I said, I don't eat as healthy as I used to. I don't get enough rest. Like, look at these bags under my eyes. Mm-hmm. I don't look like the way I used to, and I feel like that's kind of affecting my self-esteem. Maybe even with like going out, meeting new people, because I'm not confident with myself.
Mm-hmm. So you're worried about that self-esteem and confidence issue that you're having right now with yourself, that things have changed and you don't know how to, get back on track to, being that happy self that you were in high school.
Yeah, exactly. But, it all takes time. I just have to figure out first, with one step, how to maybe first have a good relationship with my roommate. Mm-hmm. Maybe somehow tell her, it's annoying that you come at 2 a.m. into the room when I'm sleeping. I have class. I have homework. I have things to do. Mm-hmm. Not fun things, but things to do. Mm-hmm. So without having her get mad at me.
Mm-hmm. And that's a concern, that you have, and that's totally okay. And, you're really stressing on this respect part, and you deserve to be respected. So does everybody. Yeah. And, I want you to know that, these ideas that you're having to confront her, those are your decisions. And, I'm here to support you in whatever way you want to decide, either to talk to your roommate or to not talk to your roommate. I'm here for you.
Thanks. It really does mean a lot. Because honestly, I feel like I said it, okay, I've tried cutting myself as a way to like help me with my pain at the moment. Mm-hmm. That didn't work out. Mm-hmm. Eating does help. Okay, watching shows, it does help. Mm-hmm. But honestly, just like venting to you, especially because I have nobody to vent to, it's kind of like
a sense of relief.
Yes,
in a sense?
But it's like that saying, you have like a load on your shoulders, and it just, like I feel better. Like I feel like I could breathe. I could, I don't know. It just, it definitely helps me.
Yeah. So you feel that venting that to someone or to me, lets you have a guide to maybe make changes in your life.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I call my mom. I call my family. We're very close. Mm-hmm. And I really do miss them. It's hard to be away, but we're all busy. We have different things going on in our lives. Mm-hmm. They can't be helping me throughout the whole day with everything that's going on. Mm-hmm. So, this actually really does help me.
Well, I'm glad
with everything.
I'm glad that I'm here to help you and to help you feel better in your situation. And for we've been coming talking to each other for the last couple of weeks, and it seems to be that you're improving. And now you have a plan to maybe once you feel better to confront your roommate about this whole situation and how you feel like you need to be respected. And that's very honorable for you to come to this realization that you can personally do it just at your right time and right pace.
Yeah. Yep. Otherwise, that's about everything in my life right now.
Okay. Well, Claire, I'm glad that you came in to see me today, and I hope to see you again, and we can continue this relationship, and I, hope things go better with your roommate, and maybe next time you have some updates on if things worked or
Definitely.
not.
I definitely want to continue this until I feel like I have, like, a plan. Everything gets better with my roommate, with, my eating habits, everything, my sleep. Once my life is back on track, I definitely want to keep seeing you.
Good. Well, I'm glad we just, developed this relationship that you can trust and come in and, kind of give me a sense of what you're going through. And, I'm here to help, like I said.
Thanks.
No problem.
It means a lot.
All right. Well, do you have any questions?
Nope.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you then in a couple weeks then.
Thank you
okay,
so much.
No problem.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.